So we're here at the HPC National Conference here from BPA. We're in Nashville, Tennessee. Here with me is Ben Walker. Ben's one of our co-CEOs here at Retrotec, and we have a new gauge. Ben's been pretty busy here over the past couple of years making this thing.
Yeah, definitely the last 14, 16 months we worked on this platform and everything.
So Ben, what do we have?
Yeah, sure, it's the, like Sam mentioned, our new DM32X digital manometer. So it features a 5.5-inch diagonal 1080p capacitive touchscreen and stuff, so a lot more responsive than our previous family of gauges. And it's made out of Gorilla Glass, so durability. We have a nice aluminum housing now that protects the display if you were to drop the gauge, and then a nice high-impact plastic housing. And then on the back, we still have the same kind of belt clip that we had on the previous DM32, but the magnets are now integrated in, so again, a lot more durability with the product.
Still has the same color-coded ports that you're used to with the DM32.
Exactly, the fan speed control on the top here. And then now we have the USB-C connector on the bottom for the fast 3-amp charging, so this gauge will charge in just about 2 hours and then run for just over 8 hours on a single charge. That's the stereo speakers for if you're listening to maybe some of the pre-recorded training videos on the gauge itself. And you also use this USB-C connector to connect it to your traditional laptop with the USB-C, or you use it for USB-C to Ethernet if you're doing a large multi-fan test with the gauge connected to the typical network.
Yeah. Well, it's not just a gauge, but it's also a data logger too, right?
That's correct, yeah, exactly. So if we go to the real-time graphing screen here, you can see as we adjust the pressures and everything, we can record this to a CSV file locally on the device, and then you can transport that back to your computer with it plugged into the USB. And we also can take screenshots and then label them and save them as files on the gauge itself, whatever, to transfer over later.
Yeah, so some of you might be familiar with the RCloud app that we've had available for quite a while now. That's the automated testing app where you would pair your phone with the DM32, run an automated blower door or duct leakage test, and then have a report generated at the end. But now it's built in locally, so you don't have to pair a device with it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This gauge runs the Android platform, so you can run any Android software on this. And we took the version of RCloud that's on Android and ported over to the gauge, and kind of tried to simplify the whole process of using RCloud and the integration with the fan and everything.
Yeah, but it'll still have the ability to pair with an Apple iPhone.
Yes, exactly. You can still mirror the display of the gauge on any of those mobile devices, including a laptop or whatnot as well.
Right on.
Yeah.
So for new users that might be new to blower door testing or duct leakage testing, there's a resource app built into the gauge. So that way you can pull up the quick guide for your blower door system or your duct tester, and all those options are in there. So if you have the Model 5000 chosen here, so you've got a few different options. You can pull up the quick guide if you just need a quick reminder of how to set something up. The full manual is in there, and eventually we'll have some training videos to show how to do certain aspects of the test, how to set up the house, how to set up the equipment, put the frame together, and things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And the cool thing about this is too, as new features come out, we can easily add that in with a software update.
Yeah, exactly. So this device now will have over-the-air updates for the applications that are running on it, as well as the additional platform.
So some things that we've been playing around with too for putting on this gauge are some different calculators. So for example, on this model here, we have a stack effect calculator put in, so you can plug in some different inputs about the building and the temperature outside and inside. And then you can adjust to see where the neutral plane is. So not only does it tell you specific things about a building you might be testing, it's a good training tool as well.
Yeah, here's the stack effect calculator.
Yeah, so as we push our pressure, our neutral plane down to the bottom, it pushes that pressure up to the top to see what that pressure difference is at the top and bottom of the building.
Yeah. So this platform kind of allows us to kind of future-proof the gauge and stuff as well. So we'll continually be updating the software and making things better on the gauge throughout the rest of the year. Yeah.
Well, Ben, it's exciting. I'm glad that we can finally talk about it.
Yeah,
It's been in the works for quite a while.
Yeah, I've been excited about it for a while. So
cool.
It's very cool.
Well, thanks for giving us a nice preview of it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.